Welcome in for the best place to find stack lobbies in Farlight 84 and get your gameplay casted too. It's me, ListerBungi. Welcome in Schizo on this Friday. We've got the first lobby up and running already, and you'll be able to find that in game. Josh has just popped that in for you. Lobby name ListerBungi, YouTube live, and first password is gonna be 11111. This is gonna be your waiting room for the new Farlight 84 April update that we've all been waiting for a very long time now. Not too long to go. We had that teaser for the new map last week, which we had a look at. That was looking pretty promising. We've also got things like they're going to be adding the new golden buddies mechanic, so buddies going to have new things to do. But as I said, while you're waiting and you've been fed up potentially with bot lobbies, get yourself in here and be absolutely stacked a load of games, and you'll be able to play in here yourselves. There was actually something that was going down in the Farlight Discord this week, which caused a bit of a stir among some of the regular players, and because I can see them in here, I was potentially not going to mention it. Maybe we'll have a look at that later. Let you sort of in on what that was. Some of you might already know what that was this week. But that lobby is filling up rather fast. So we talk about stacked lobbies. If in the week you're on the lookout for stacked games as well, currently we are running a collab with Rated. So that's about 5 events in the week. You get into these events through the in-game tournament system that'll come up under Legend Scrims, and as you can see, there's $500 up for grabs in the final if you manage to get yourself there, and a boatload of diamonds, 10,000 diamonds altogether, and that ends on the 30th of March. So plenty to do while we do wait for that update to roll in there. We got 30 in the room already. I wasn't lying to you when I said we get these rooms completely packed out. So hopefully you get yourselves in there. Another thing that I've been doing as well, you'll have to let me know what you think of this. Maybe I'll show you later actually what I've been doing over on the short form side of things. Just trying something a little new, get a few more people, get more people in, testing out, practicing our casting on this side. Yeah, but a lot of you in there, I can see now the lobby. A lot of familiar faces as Josh gets it filled in. We got Urena, we got Wire in here. We stay hard in here. We've got some of Anori in here. Takar are in here as well. At least the second lineup. Rated E. M23U. All looking good. Luxury are in here this week. They've been a bit absent. See if they're able to stir things up. They got a few scores to sell with some of the people in this lobby. As I said, maybe we'll bring that up a little bit later. And a lot of other new players that we've got, and we can see here. So great to see you all here. You got 40 in at the moment, 45, 48, going up and up. So this first lobby will be starting very soon. As I said, the thing that's been going on this week, I'll be interested to see what some of you in chat do actually think about it, and what your point of view about everything that happened is. Eye post fade waiting in. Your nail. We don't see, as in you don't see the game. You won't see it yet. I haven't brought you over to it yet, but don't worry, you will see it. Or do you mean that you don't see in-game where to get in? Let me know and I'll just... It'll be under the custom lobbies that you can get into that. So the lobby name, as in the legend scrims there, it's... I'd pin that message. And I almost forgot to start the poll for what map you guys want. Don't worry about that, that'll be coming up soon. We'll put that on as soon as the room's filled up and as soon as the game started. We're just filling the lobby up now. I can see that you can hear the gunfire. I just turned that off for you guys. Yeah, but that'll be up in a minute. Your nail. I hope I'm saying that right. I'll start a poll though now while we wait for what map you want for the third room. For the third and final game, we'll be playing 3 games tonight. They will all be in the EU server, so the Spanish. So I'll just put a poll out now for what map do you want for game 3. Game 1 has started. Welcome in, Miwa. Hello. And we'll put that Sunset City. And Cinder Realms. There you go. Get voting on that. The past 2 weeks it has actually been Sunset City that you've all voted for. We will go by that. The first 2 rooms though will be in Cinder Realms. And whatever wins in that poll will be what we will be setting the room to on the third room tonight. And that means I can, of course, bring in Joshua, the creator of Legend Scrims, and my colour cast for this evening.
I think I've heard that guy before. Like maybe once or twice? I don't know. Could be wrong. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, back in it. We got a stacker today, though.
I did see from that we had a lot of familiar names, and when these guys are all in the same lobby, it's never a disappointing one.
That's exactly my thought.
We'll have to watch out, chat. So, chat, if you see this stream go down and starts buffering for you, or was having a little bit of trouble with the Skelter sound, which I did remove that plugin, but as soon as you see that go down, if you can just spam that in the chat that if it does go down, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't. As we go into game number 1. You now, you should be able to see everything there. Let me know if you can. This is game number 1 for tonight in Cinder Realms as we follow squad number 11 in here.
Got at least 3 teams landing in lab already there. You said Nori and then also team 10 there as well. So definitely going to be a lot of off spawn contentions here. I don't know if team 11 is going to decide to rotate towards maybe what is it over there? Let's take a look at the map. I forgot the name. What am I thinking of? Institution. Sorry. Oh no! Going for no. Right away, actually.
AOI go landing in front of Inori, standing pretty static in front, and that's definitely making themselves an easy target. But as we go over to command center, we're with Luxury, who have found team number 13 early on here.
There's a couple teams in this lobby you definitely don't really want to be landing off with on spawn here. And I mean, in general, Luxury definitely one of those teams, and Inori just as well, another one of them there. So far, you've seen Aimbot get that first kill there, taking advantage of that great ability to fly there with his holding his grenade out there, and another kill as well.
Yeah. If you wanted to, I don't know if you know how to do this magic, this witchcraft that Aimbot seems to do here. this glide that he's got down. You got any tips for how to do this? Because not everyone can pull this one off.
Yeah, definitely one of those things where I think you just got to make sure that you're paying attention to the height of your ability, your flight ability, and just making sure that you're holding out your grenade. As long as you have your grenade out, you still continue to float. I believe. Once again, I'm not a Lucinda main, but just in general, see a lot of top players using Lucinda and taking advantage of that because you know, in general, movement is so key in this game. So able to have like little different things like that in your kit is definitely something that you want to have.
It most certainly is. We move back over to Luxury, who are absolutely commanders over Command Center HQ at the moment and going completely after Lace, showing absolutely no fear in these early games and getting that early XP. Luxury already on 4 kills already, Josh.
Fudge it up? I don't know, is this how it is? I saw Fudge in there and I was like, it's gotta be something like that.
I fudge up.
Uh-oh, Aslan. Don't want to be between the Nori players, but we saw him earlier doing crazy things.
Absolutely crazy things.
Don't think it's gonna happen, but it could.
We'll pray. We'll be in our prayers there as we...
Oh, Quake!
Oh, Aslan. Goes with the Quake and...
Praying for him.
Panjay puts him down.
Maybe not quite up to the level of the Duck side yet, but soon, with a little bit more practice, definitely going to be able to do something, make some big plays happen there. Forced a 1v1 with the one player there, but you got to win that first gunfight, and then maybe roll on out, do a little something fancy. But not this time there. Ooh, getting stolen from. See that little clown emoji?
Oh yeah, just straight on top. I wonder what they took. We don't get to know what was stolen from that Phantom there, but I'm sure they're feeling it as squad number 2 are landing on top of them, being pushed back though by that not vision erosion anymore, Nightfall. I always forget that. Still so much in my memory, but not going to take too much damage from that.
Erosion.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. Like one of the first like kind of key moves. You know, that was pretty important for Castins. So sad that it's gone. Got Wire though, holding pretty strong here in the center of Command HQ. But they've also got 2 teams around there, or at least solos from that team. Team 2 is full, but one player already cracked.
Wire, they can hear that there's a fight going on, and third party is what they do best here. Miwa jumping right in there through the Ember Smoke and able to take down BH4R7 and keeps charging forwards.
Mbappe hiding 1 HP. They're getting to get this medkit off. Does not, unfortunately. That's going to be the end of Mbappe there. Still has a teammate alive there. Was just knocked. I think there's just Eve left, who was on the other team there. Into a fight with Phoenix right now. And not long for the roll. Looks like a punch finished him off there.
Oh, that's tragic. Welcome in there, Stubby, as we move over to Refinery. And what's going on here then? We've got team number 7, team number 8, and team number 20, it looks like. Phantom being a bit standoffish at the moment. Team behind her. Oh, there's Mbappe's come back in. There we go. Okay, that was who that was.
Good red.
Still in the game. A lot further down than Command HQ where they were before, but got to watch out. Nori are about. The Phantom does get taken out, the one that rests the team, and the rest of the team are going to be nearby.
Hunt down the other players that got rezzed here. At least has information that they should be in the area. I think they've got eyes on Mbappe. They're trying to go for some long shots potentially. We got Panjay as well here trying to rotate. Yeah, Luxury getting shots in a third party there. Shoujo getting taken down there. Not a team that you want to encounter here, but if you're in Luxury's situation, definitely a team that likes to pounce. They've gotten all out here as well. This is going to potentially get a re-knock onto the rezzed player.
And as we can see there, just at the top of the ship, we can see them going up to the top of Refinery. If you look at all the number 1s going up to the top of your screen, but as Wire make their way to zone as well, pipping off Fly Me, a Picnic, and Luxury just on the top here with the best vantage point of Refinery right now, with a Nori right below them.
This is an interesting zone here. Honestly, Refinery takes up so many different layers, so you often see a lot of teams like just kind of trying to control the different layers. Obviously, Luxury going for the absolute max high ground there, but you see teams returning fire on them there. Lace losing all his shields there, so one of those things that you got to be a little bit patient for. But in general, just make sure that if you're playing it together, playing at least together enough that you can react is pretty important, I'd say. But all the teams below are gonna have to watch out for Luxury from above.
Luxury from above, as you can see, there are so many teams in this area at the moment, and there is iFudge Twitch, as you were saying earlier. You can see his name. He's running with rated Seduced Backer, who just gets a little bit of his shield knocked down from over on the other end. It looks like this is potentially, is that a sponsor box beacon? I can't see it on the map, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, they're running and holding this sponsor box with Nori nearby. Take out Emar as he tries to rotate, but is unable to. A res is going off to their right-hand side. iFudge gets a Thunder DMR fire, though, and Luxury still holding that top area.
For what it's worth, they both got gold shields now there. They got that sponsor box, but as you said, I mean, now it seems like Nori is going to just push up and try to take that for themselves there. Emar got taken out from one of the different lineups there. But if you're in an iFudged up situation, you kind of got to decide if you want to just completely disengage or if you want to try to fight for this box. And I don't think it's something that they want to do. Nerd got in a bit of shield loss.
Yeah, they're looking like they're saying, you can have it, and you're not going to, Lockhart's not going to get up there on that zip line. Easy pickings with that Thunder DMR from Nertin, denying anyone access to this top level.
Your Nerd situation there, you see that sponsor box going off there. I wonder if you can try to get some shots or some angles onto any of those players as they loot. But right now, Algan, I don't know how to say that.
Which one are we? The one below?
How do we say Alejandro? Alejandro?
Yeah, he might not be in. You might not need to say his name for much longer there, Josh. iFudge getting absolutely bombed by Lace as he tried to escape away from Inori earlier. Luxury absolutely dominating this top area and taking down anyone who dares to come into Refinery.
And they still have zone, which is one of the even more crazy parts here. Definitely going to be hard for any team to try to contest this here. But there's also the drop that is there, so maybe a team might try to go for that and pull it away. And if that's the case, if they get that time dominator, something big could potentially happen. Ooh, Mbappe losing a teammate there.
They might be trying to get the res in this smoke here. They are nearby, but who is it? Let's get the fire onto them. It looks like, yeah, Landro.
Oh no.
That you were saying earlier. Wyas Miwa getting hit by Mainbot from the top, and down comes the bow ultimate, the ultimate revenge or revenge bomb.
Oh, big grenade.
Massive grenade. Absolutely taking them out. And Fiorina, the last member of Wire there. Mbappe, can he do anything here? Farina gets taken out by Lace's sniper rifle, though. That is absolutely perfect.
You got to think Luxury probably has no idea Mbappe's here. Getting this free res here, he's going to have a chance to get his teammate back up here. They do have to rotate pretty much right away there. That time dominator is going to pull the zone here. Nerd getting a shot on him here. He's not going to have eyes onto the team rotating below there. Mbappe probably going to have a clearer rotate than he expected. Oh, that zone's moving so quickly. Thankfully, it got shot out there. Saves him from having to commit fully to this rotate.
Able to use his bombs to fly himself into safety and into the path of Alegrando Snar, knocking him down as he rotates. And Lockhart the next to go down to Lace, unfortunately. Aimbot has gone down, but a Buzzy is thrown by Lace. Is going to make that res a lot easier for them. Oh, it looks like it got denied there a little bit by team number 7. Oh, beautiful shot from Lace.
Connecting with just only head there, taking him out of this match just as easy as it can be. At this point here, in terms of position though, Inori feeling great about this building in general, very central, being able to position with a lot of coverage around them here, take shots on just about everyone around. Only person that's kind of potentially a thorn at this point is the YY player there.
Yeah, he's on the side there. He's making himself a little quiet as Luxury do have to push in. And Nertin, comes into the path of Mbappe. He's giving him a little bit of trouble. He's trying to knock him out with those bombs there. Nertin has to run away as he's down to a slither of health. And oh, Nertin does get shot down with that shotgun fire, leaving Mbappe in the zone.
Oh, no. Oh no, hopefully I can figure out where he is there. He does have his Wraith to be able to tank this a little bit longer there. Lace running away from Panjay here. He's lost most of his HP and unfortunately losing his life as well.
Oh no, and Nori in that perfect position to be able to do that. It's I can't see aimbot either. Mbappe going down to Panjay 2. And there we go. A Nori lineup takes the first game of this evening.
All in all, really solid play from them there. Getting the time dominator was crucial in terms of being able to pull the zone away from Refinery. Obviously, Refinery with so many layers there, it's so tough to win unless you can control that high ground there. And obviously, Luxury doing a great job of controlling that for a majority of that end game. And then from there, just doing the best that they could. Unfortunately for Nert and their Mbappe catching him out in that kind of construction vehicle. But besides that, all around well played from Luxury trying to do that there. Also Mbappe, that team there as well. And also Wire at the end there, they were there too. All around, just great play from everybody.
Yeah, that beautiful. I'm gonna guess maybe it was Nerton from that top end throwing that beautiful bomb straight into them, taking so much of the health down and quickly panic mode, which left that opening from Mbappe. And that time dominator, I think, really messed up Luxury's plans in that final circle as well. Made them have to rotate a lot further than they were expecting to, potentially, as the zone was pulling a lot further to that left-hand side that as they were going, and did bring them into the path of a lot. And Nori getting himself into that better position in the middle of it.
I wonder if it would have been worthwhile for maybe one of them to drop and try to get that the drop, because it was relatively close to them in like the grand scheme of things there. Obviously controlling high ground there is super important, but maybe if they were able to grab the time dominator there as well, they may have been able to change things, or even just hold on to it so it doesn't get used. All in all, though, just super well played, and just a super good showing from the first match there. 24 kills there.
24 kills.
Gonna be moving on to another match on Sunder coming up here.
Yeah. Bring us over to the studio so you can get that up there and welcome in. Namaste to Fadu, who's in there. We're going to see Fadu in these lobbies tonight. I post Fade. Thank you for the subscription. I don't know if we saw you. What's your IGN? Did we see you in that game there? Let us know anyway in the chat. Fadu, we're going to see you in there. Joshua is going to get that second room set up for you guys right away, right now. The name of that room is pinned to the top of the chat. As you can see, ListerBungi Live, ListerBungi YouTube Live, and the password 11111. So you can, anyone in chat, as long as there's space in the room, you can get yourself in here. You can see we've got pretty intense ones. We've got Wire and Nori, Luxury, Tifa, members, Mbappe, for Sirax in here, potentially even Fadu, who's just shown up. I don't know how late it is for him. I know there is a bit of a time difference there for Fadu. Stubby, maybe Stubby, we'll see Stubby, I'm not sure. But there was something that I was mentioning earlier that was going on. I just wanted to not necessarily take sides on what was going on, but just it was sort of interesting to sort of note what happened, and it was causing a bit of a stir in the Discord, the official Discord anyway. Which to be as vague as possible, there was a member of a clan who was accused of using cheat software with some evidence from their stream. But it wasn't actually in Farlight. Oh yeah, of course, Fadu. Yeah, I can play with the games ping. You are going to be. It will be a very high ping for you, of course. Yeah, we're in the EU servers. We're using cheat software. It was on their stream. I was able to get some screenshots of that from Twitch. It was showing like a paid cheat engine. They obviously put them straight into the Farlight chat. And the person who was using those cheats, though, did actually admit that they were using it. And then in their defense, they did say Oh, it was only for a skin changer, though. I did have that paid software, and it was cheats, but it was only for a skin changer to have that internal protection in the game. The game being CSGO was the other game that he was using these in. But he actually then said, well, I've never used any cheats in the game Farlight 84, never used it. I can prove my legitimacy with that, and I can stream that if you wanted to. And he acknowledged the concerns, and he was asking for a fair chance to prove himself. Welcome in there, Brad. Hopefully we're going to see you in the lobbies as well. Aimbot best casters. Well, thank you very much for the kind words there, Aimbot. So then anyway, where was I on the paid cheats thing? So yeah, they did say, like, okay, I can see your concerns, but give me a fair chance to prove myself over time now that you've caught me with these paid cheats in this other game. We've got 42 in the lobby, so this second game's going to be starting up rather quickly as well. I might not be able to finish the story, but we'll try. Okay, so then that accuser came back to the person who had been caught using those cheats and was saying, like, okay, skin changer, there were far more things that you'd actually bought in that cheat. That was, you can see enemy skeletons in there, exact grenade locations, radar hacks, aimbots, and other cheat features were definitely in those paid cheats that were used. And say, well, why would you even use that for those cosmetic purposes anyway? And then he challenged that person to show their cheats publicly and prove that it doesn't impact the Farlight 84. Now, of course, that brought up the question, because a lot of the people who was on the person who was using those page cheats teams were coming in and saying, look, just because I've used cheats on that game doesn't mean I'm a cheater in any other games. You got no proof. Why are you even bringing this up in Farlight 84 server? There's no need for it. Absolutely no need to do this. It's the others obviously then coming back and saying, well, what do you think, chat? If you've heard this story there, if you've used cheat software in another game, does that damage your credibility in Farlight 84? I mean, how do you feel that you'd be playing with someone who has actually it was proven there was photo evidence that they were using this cheat software. Granted, they did say we're only using it for a skin changer, but is their credibility gone now that they've been using that in, granted, another game? But what do you think? Anyone in chat? I mean, I think it's very fair to say it does call you into question if you're going looking for paid cheats and you're paying for cheats. Cheat on your wife, don't cheat in the game. I don't know if that's morally superior in any way there, Porky Panko. So hi, Ducky Main, did we see you tonight? Good first game. Solid Fluffy, were you in there as well? Some of you have got different names in chat than you do have in IGN, so Jake's out absolutely ruins their rep. Yeah, that's what I'd say too, because the team who were being accused of, their teammate at least was being accused, was, oh, what you on about? You're being cringe. There's no need to do this. You're only doing this because you've got a problem with us as a team. There's absolutely nothing in it. I mean, maybe Porky should have got in there and told him to that cheat on your wife and don't cheat on in the game. Ah, okay, I got you. Solid Fluffy. Okay, it's Vinny. Ducky Main is also accusing Fadu of using cheats. Well, I have no comment on that. As I don't know if you've got any proof to be throwing the allegations like that around in chat. Wow. So to Jake's out, would you say that the person who needs to prove their innocence now? Or is the burden of proof on the accuser? And should Farlight, should they just issue a ban? Because they have been seen doing that. Should that follow across between games? We are up to 52, as I say that, for this second game coming up. That second game's going to be on. His poor wife. Yeah. I mean, even if it was, would they do a different punishment if it's just that he's using cosmetics? I mean, does that make a difference? Or is cheats? Well, anyway, we've made the decision here to go by the in-game bans. And obviously, they are not perfect. They are not going to catch everyone who is using cheats, but that's the best that Joshua and I can do in this situation. And just as Josh has finished filling up that room, I want him to chime in on this. I know you was hearing what I was saying there, but now you've got a chance to speak. And what do you reckon then? Josh?
Sorry, I'm here. Sorry, my mic is muted. In general, typically, most, like, in terms of, like, reports for us, we mostly rely on, like, stuff that is in Farlight. Obviously, that's not the most perfect situation or anything like that, but it's one of the things that at least we have, like, somewhat more control over. Obviously, you can't really control what people do in other games. Obviously, it's one of those things, like I said, like you said, it's going to put you under further scrutiny. People are going to expect you to do the same in other games. You know what I mean? If you're paying for something in one game, there's a chance that you're going to do the same in another game. It's just common sense to be able to, think that is a thing. Whether that means that they're cheating in this game, obviously, they could be, they might not be. Obviously, at the end of the day, like as just said, we just rely on the Farlight system for the bans in general. We send everything off we can when we can for them to, hopefully further, scrutinize and make better decisions off and stuff like that. But not everything isn't always perfect, and obviously, we don't have all the information on our side and stuff like that as well. There's differences in the spectating system and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, it's always a little bit better, for the players to stream and stuff like that, just so you get that kind of live input and stuff like that. You can have people like aimbot exe and on luxury. Obviously with a name like that, people probably expect things, but at the same time, he also streams every single day, or not every single day, but a good chunk of the time, and you get a good sense of how he plays and how he plays consistently and why he plays the way he plays and all that kind of stuff. So stuff like that definitely helps clear your name as a player there. We'll have to see how it goes for the future, but we'll be getting into the game pretty quick here.
Yeah, we'll leave that down basically to Farlight to decide if that's their choice. We've got a lot of people in chat though saying cheats are cheats, and if you think any cheat software's downloaded while the streaming and gaming, there should be a permaban, and Stubby agrees with Jake on that. Farlight 84 have a good cheat capture system, but if they will add the Vanguard like Valorant, then no one can cheat. So welcome in there, Happy Not Sad. You've joined us for the second, which is just about to start here, and we're following squad number 6 as they land in on Institution with team number 18's Magic, Pippa and Gelsmec.
The auto spectator starting off strong, so showing us both sides of this team here. We're getting to see some action from Magic here, taking out a full player, as well as getting this duck side on him here, trying to dance around him, doing some good fancy feet there, but not sure if that's going to be enough. We're moving over to Mbappe now, though.
Mbappe, the savior of his team in the last round, and often the one to be the Reaper here. Absolutely blazing through this team that lands in front of him with the UMP and Ranger Assault Fire. Look over to Wire. Everyone's in fights here. Yes.
Trying to use that movement to get away there. Not enough exact cover there to survive against 2 people, but Thankfully for me, we're only losing a minuscule amount of HP, but we're actually seeing one of the Tifa, actually two of the Tifa players, potentially push up and look for a fight with Wire here. Lockhart playing very, very quickly and very aggressively towards this res here. Oh, and he gets Miwa right in his face.
Miwa right in his face, and then also followed up by that Lucy bomb onto his feet, and he's gonna try and run, but it looks like he got shot in the back by Miwa. Magic casting spells onto Walter PWA, and has to get the rest of his team back in, but Nikos is coming his way.
Decides to play a little bit aggressive there instead of going for that res, as you mentioned there. We've got Relax here trying to play aggressive onto aimbot. He's lost a lot of HP in this fight already here. Does use that Sparky there. It gets shot out though. However, Relax playing pretty smart in that situation to, you know, preserve himself by taking out that grenade, but unfortunately not enough bullets to also take out aimbot as well there.
Perhaps unfair, some would say. It did look like Mobile was his name. Aimbot obviously being on PC there, perhaps with the advantage, but he did think fast with that Inori. We follow now. He did think fast with that Sparky shooting out. Couldn't quite get away.
We've got Inori here. They've got a decent position around Nova here. I assume they probably used the scan earlier, so probably have a decent lay of the land in general. But for now, no one really being in an area where they can really contest them. In an area with people to contest, we've got Luxury here. Drevko losing a lot of HP. His teammate on the other tower, I think Callum also, or KM, lost a lot there as well. Not looking like it's going to be quite enough. The ult's actually coming out for aimbot as well.
It's got to make easy for him to suck them into there, and at least potentially make his teammate retreat and panic a little bit. Aimbot not letting up and gets Drevko, finalises that kill there as the rest of his team do move in with him. Rocky Zone becoming theirs now.
Great place to have. There's only really 3 entrances into this place here, and if you hold high ground, it's pretty easy to hold those areas. Obviously, it also does limit your escape routes if things do not go as well as you're hoping there. But obviously, if you're a team like Luxury, you can control it quite well. And another team that's controlling an area right quite well is Wire here. They've been storage based pretty much the whole game. They're getting some upgrades on their shields. Most likely going to get purple off this box here. This early on in the game there, it's always a great feeling to have purple shields.
Absolutely, and surrounded by the dead bodies of all of your enemies in there as well. What game is this? This game is Farlight 84, and it is on Steam. If you search up Farlight 84, you'll be able to get that on your PC. Backy is live. Let us know if you're able to do that, but as you do that, and Nori are pushing onto team number 7 here as they attempt to push into zone there, Josh.
Yeah, getting some great shots onto here. Player W here. Trying to get a little bit of better position to maybe get a side angle here. Unfortunately, Pan J didn't know there was another player here as well. Getting a crack onto him. He's down to about 60 HP. They've got a scan on him. Know where he is. They probably know he has shields done now. So I'm going to have to play this pretty quick. We do see the Nightfall come out here. Player W and Sinistro playing pretty together in terms of trying to stay alive, but we've moved over to zeroing Mbappe and 7 days boycott.
Mbappe in 7 days boycott, zero in, just going in with the shotgun, and he's got himself a gold M4. Does him well to take out Anu, who flies right towards him, and he's going to take out the rest of his teammate too. The last tribe YT may very well be the last tribe as a zero in shoots him down in the back. Mbappe close by. Definitely just all around us, like two solid players on this team. Actually 3, because I forgot we also have 7 days of boycott on this one here as well. Just all 3 players that we've seen consistently in these matches here. And another fight coming out here. It's very layered here. We got Team 19 versus Team 18 here. Just about everywhere you could be in this fight here. We've got somebody, Magic, trying to play to the high ground here. I fudge up in the back there, getting some damage, but getting turned on here. Lockhart gonna have to give some cover, but it doesn't look like it's enough. Yeah, I mean, Magic going down, leaving Lockhart on his own, and he's choosing to use that little flying dinosaur to get the hell out of there. Magic tries to find him with the Origem, just a little bit late. He's probably going to be able to find them, Tifa, out in the open as Lockhart as she tries to get away, but Magic... And Wire right up behind them too. The third party is strong with these. They've come up with those purple shields, as you were saying earlier. And wiping through the rest of the lobby. 6 kills on them as well.
Yeah, they started off super strong in that early game. They're getting all those early kills there. It gets you a lot of experience. You get, I think, a single experience for each damage you are putting in there. So obviously a lot coming in from that. But they also got a sponsor box. And now they're just going to be playing so confidently with the utility and this extra shield they have here. Obviously, everyone else probably still rocking blues, at least for the next little bit there. And Lockhart, unfortunately, maybe running no shields here, maybe running with 0 health if things continue this way.
He hops into that little dragon again, but able to get away at least for a little while. But Wire right down on top of him. Oh, sorry, Lockhart, that's you out as well. Magic was able to get out of there as well, though. Fadu, this is on EU. It's in it's Spain, I think. Spain.
And we're over with Luxury here. They've got eyes on this drop here. They're gonna get this one nice and early. There's a player, it's a Freddy here playing aggressive forward towards it. Carrying a squeaky there, so a little bit extra loot that they might be able to use later. Lazy Bird also going down there as well.
You can't
can't go wrong with that.
Running out there as if he was, no, not my Freddy. Well, you guys get shot down by mainbot though.
Poor guys.
Exactly. Horrific.
I wonder what they ended up getting from that sponsor box there. I actually wasn't quite paying attention, but obviously, always ideal to get that earlier there if you can, especially if it does come with one of the eliminator shotguns or that Arbiter sniper rifle. Obviously, sometimes you get that the pistol. I know some people like it. Not really for me. I'll be honest. What do you think?
It's not for you. Jay Dizzle was saying very much the same thing earlier. I was watching his stream and he left.
It's too medium range to be exactly useful. You know, I could just have a Thunder DMR and do hit for the exact same damage, and from a distance.
Yeah, and it just seems to be a bit more consistent with it as well. Lace able to take out only Phoenix, and they're hunting down for the rest of Wire now as well. Miwa, little low, able to get his shield back up though, and Selva able to fend off them. Nurtin flying right in there. Furina getting taken down rather low. Able to get Lace in the back though as he does go for his teammate, and that's Lace down as well. Furin able to get the shields up in the smoke, but it's getting hit now by... Oh, runs straight into that.
I will say in Farina's low HP.
Absolutely ram-raided there then. So it's not how you want to drive if you're trying to get away. Nurting right on his tail. Miwa able to get the shields back up. Down goes the bomb. Miwa throws out. Gets up on the side angle, but the Miwa's taken down low. Nurting finishes the job. And I think that's Wire out there, Josh.
I gotta say, if you're in Luxury's situation, it definitely makes sense to hunt for that final kill there. Knowing you've got two of the players down there and a chance to get that team completely out of this match. Definitely one of those things that you got to go for. Obviously, Wire is such a top team, always so consistent. We've had days where they've won every single match, and obviously Luxury is another team that has done the same. So when it comes to teams that are kind of with those accolades and being able to pull that off, like I said, definitely a team that you want to make sure is out of the lobby if you can.
Absolutely, 100%. Those Wire being an absolute thorn in Luxury's side in points, and they put them down. But Enori with Takar here as just trying to stop this res going off as Brad. We have seen him by res pylons before, and it didn't end very well. We'll see how that ends now. Relax Mobile, the first to go down. Seduced Backer looking a little far away, and Brad Lexion, I think, still in that building.
Does manage to get one disengaged out of there, so somebody's going to be able to go for a res here. Brad Lexion trying to limit test here in a 3v1 here. Got a little bit of damage exchanged onto the Lucinda and the bow, but unfortunately going to get taken out in this situation here. 7 kills on Team 12 here, and they're on edge of zone here. Not really the best spot. They might have to rotate south.
He's not going to be able to chase Seduced Backer, though. He's going to be thankful for that.
Look at Team 1. That's Luxury. They heard that fight. They know that Inori has to rotate south here. They might just take this chance here and capitalize and take Inori out of this match right here, right now.
It looks like that is exactly their plan there, as you can see. That is where they are positioning themselves. As the camera just going a bit of a wild one here, Josh. We're going all over.
Yeah, not really the typical angles that you'd really expect, but everything looking super solid in terms of like positioning here for Team 11 here. They're going to be rotating, and they might just be able to get this drop here if Team 18 doesn't go for it right away. Oh, we're here. This is what we were talking about earlier.
Inori's Panjay, the first to go down, is working for them rather well. Nurtin has to get that shield back up, though. The ultimate gravity going off in that direction inside what I imagine is... Yeah, there. The ultimate gravity is keeping them at bay, at least for now. Nurtin has a side angle while his two teammates go and land exactly on top of him. Takar getting knocked dangerously low. And Vinny has to fly into the air away from them in zone. It's 3 members of Luxury left and only 1 member of that lineup of Inori. Great fight there, Josh.
Yeah, super chaotic there. I think we even saw Aimbot shooting out a Buzzy in the middle of that fight there as well. So just all around making sure to be paying attention to just everything there. They got those 2 kills there super early on. And I mean, that's pretty much exactly what you want to do if you see a team that's going to have to rotate either through zone or through you. Make sure you're ready for that.
Make sure you are ready for that indeed. And Luxury looking absolutely ready for that. Top form from them tonight. 17 kills, red shields, and finding Brad Lexion again, who is back in this game, but potentially not for long. We're not going to see happening on this one. Reconnection successful there. I think it's dipping for a different reason now. This is for network reasons, which is something new. But you didn't miss much, chat. Luxury did take out Brad Lexion. Seduce Backer is pushed right back up against zone, but Luxury's attention has been pulled in the direction of zone towards Team 11 lineup of Inori here.
Team 11 has like the high ground right now. They've got zone, but like controlling that high ground is going to be so important. We're actually seeing Luxury maybe deciding to try to cannon and take it for themselves in some sort of way here. 2 players cannoning, taking the attention from players. They do manage to get right into the high ground here. This is pretty much just as perfect as you can ask here. We've got Mbappe, 7 days boycott and zeroing here. Gonna have to fight this off here. We do see these Lucinda all coming out as well.
Lucinda all coming down and absolutely capitalizing on that perfect squeaky push on top of them, but the night vision does push them back. They are stocking up though, as they've got themselves a little tower there. Mbappe tries to come round the side, but is denied by Aimbot, leaving only 2 members of this lineup left. Zero in, moving backwards, and that float that we were saying earlier, allowing Aimbot to get on top of Zero in. Nurting from the side, flying from above, gets behind Zero in. Poor Zero in gets shot in the back with the Eliminator shotgun. Absolutely beautiful play. 1 member of that squad left, and he has escaped from the clutches of Luxury, at least for now.
Yeah. Oh, and unfortunately, getting finished off their 7 days of boycott, getting found out by Magic, hiding inside this tunnel here. It's going to be down to a 1v1v3. We've got Magic, and we had one last player. I think it was Seduced Baka on the other remaining team of Team 9.
Yeah, it was absolutely beautiful domination from Luxury, though, of that play that just caught Team 11 all unawares. They thought they had that there. Magic now just going to try and evade for as long as he can here. We do have Seduced Backer, as you said, though, also in this game. It looks like he's just on the edge of zone and not needing to move, at least for now.
Honestly, such a cool way to just retake that high ground there. Not something that you'd typically see with such a small zone. You have to have a pretty good understanding of how how squeaky works in general to make a play like that. Obviously, a lot of teams might have shot too far, too short. You know, there's just so many things that could have gone wrong there. But for an experienced team like Luxury, just so cool to see.
It was, and from the absolutely heat of the oven to the coldness of the freezer now, as we just wait for these 2 solos from each other. Magic tries to fly himself into that wall, it looks like. Runs into zone, though, as he tries to get away from Luxury. He potentially is going to get taken out by them. Seduced Backer goes against Nurton and shot out of the sky, and Luxury take game number 2 in sensational fashion.
Awesome job from Luxury there. All around, just really consistent play there, making sure to capitalize on all the opportunities that they were, pretty much not handed to them, but like just paying attention when they needed to. But I believe they took out Wire early on, and then they also managed to take out the Inori lineup there. 22 kills to their name there. And I mean, as we move to map number 3, which if you guys haven't already, make sure you vote on the poll for right now, because we're going to be making that lobby shortly. But yeah, 22 kills to Luxury's name there. Great job in game number 2.
Absolutely phenomenal job. As you said, the game sense is on point. You can do see these guys casting a lot of you, streaming a lot, not casting. That would be interesting. But Aimbot is streaming a lot with these guys. They're constantly in the Legend Scrims events, often winning them and qualifying at least as well. And it spoke for itself in that game there. I'm going to give you guys 3 seconds on the poll that's up for what map we're going to go in for game 3. So that's 3, 2, 1. I'm going to end that poll. So that's 59% there for Sunset City. No surprise there, Josh, and I'll just pull us over to the studio so you can get that.
Everyone's always like, let's round it out with a final Sunset City. I can't blame people. It's one of those things that feels nice. It feels consistent. And it just reminds me of the old days. So let's move back to good old Sunset City.
I'm with you on that one, Josh. It's a nice little chill on that one. Almost, it's different sort of gameplay that happens as well on that. Oh, you guys are going to have all those old vehicles on those games. Back years live, obviously this game's new to you, but there were a lot more vehicles in the game. You're potentially going to see some of those in Sunset City. And now, as we do start up that room, Josh is just getting it started, and I'll let you know as soon as that's up when you can start filling that one up. If you've just joined us here, that will be in the custom part on your game, and the password's 11111. That's 6 ones. And the lobby name is at ListerBungi YouTube Live. And that game has been started now, and Seduce Backer wins the title of the first into the lobby. Was super quick onto that one there. And as well, guys, just you have been enjoying or you are playing in these games, and you like any of the casting we're doing, do encourage you guys to clip any of the plays that you like. As I was trying something a little new on TikTok actually earlier. Just if anyone wants us to, cast any of your clips or anything, and you're on TikTok, I'm over there on ListerBungi. Just send me a DM. I did do one for just testing it out anyway. Earlier was testing for
Jay Dizza slipping and sliding.
Yeah, Jay Dizza's clips. It's quite fun. So if anyone wants something like this,
yes, you will.
just let me know.
Savio goes down. Jay Dizza confirms the kill.
Because that was quite fun to do. But that third and final game is up there. Sunset City does fill up a little slower. I'm just going to pop out for 1 second while this does fill up. And I'll be back in a sec. But that room is up. W Luxury. Yep, Vado, of course. So we got 50 in the game already, so the game will be starting shortly. Sunset City map, get yourselves in if you haven't already, and we'll be starting that one shortly. Hi there, Taz. So hopefully you know how to get into the custom games. You're going to want to do that very quickly. There's actually 59. You might not be able to get into this final room, but you do go into the custom rooms. You'll see the list at ListerBungi YouTube Live, and you'll need to enter password 11111, which is 6 ones, and you should get yourself in there. At the moment, there is 2 spaces left. you're quick, you might be able to get in here. Hopefully you are. Taz, I'm rooting for you. A few more people have dropped out, Taz, so you have got a little more time. Hopefully that made sense to you, and hopefully we will see you in here. Taz, is your IGN the same? Is that you in there, Kawaii? Yeah, they got you there, I think. We can see you there, Taz. Congratulations, you're in the room. And the room has started. Means I can bring Josh back in as we just wait for that auto spectate to start. We don't want anyone to get an advantage seeing what's going on. It will be delayed, so you can't stream snipe. And Josh will be joining me back here, and we'll get that third and final game of the night in Sunset City here tonight. Looks like Wire have taken Luxury's Squad 1 spot. I know they do love to take that one.
Come on.
Come on, auto spectate. There we go. And bring you over finally to the third and final game of the evening in Sunset City with myself, ListerBungi and Joshua, creator of Legends Scrims.
Looks like there was quite a few teams already heading right off the drop to the blue zone there. 2 shields spawning in there, as well as also obviously all that additional extra loot there. For now, we're just going to get a little bit of a skyward area view here, going straight towards Carnival. Obviously, one of the old classic stomping grounds for a lot of people.
The old school. Someone was pinging for Nova Planetarium. Not going to be very happy about that, but it's all going down at another spot that was also a contested area. Todd's Hot Rod. Did used to land here quite a lot myself with our clan there. Exile getting wiped from the game early on there, giving them that early XP advantage.
Yeah, they had to start off with blue shields pretty much right away there. I mean, when you have a big advantage like that over gray shields, you can pretty much push just about anything. And Blitz said, and Oma here, managing to take out all 3 almost here. Yeah, 1 HP, and then also just about 2 bullets left onto that last player. Yeah, and just like that. Team 20 starting off strong.
We will watch their progress eagerly as they roll through Todd's Hot Rod, and their pings come out towards Tinman, though. There's quite a lot of teams over there too, Josh.
It's one of those things about this map here. Is teams really just seem to like to group up so much here. Waxing here, trying to just stick a res here onto his teammate. Looking like Ninja Liar deciding not to help out and cancel it there. Got canceled. It's like it's almost getting used as bait there. But no, Ninja Liar fighting hard.
Fighting hard at least for now. Let's see if he's able to keep this one out. He's got himself up there. See if he's waiting for them to storm him. He's got his yeah. Not going to be long there though. Yeah, he was. It didn't look like he was equipped for that one.
Yeah, maybe just a warm-up game for them there. We see Cupid and Skyward there shooting out the Freddy clone there, but they have also got eyes on him here.
Eyes on him as running as an MKR. Now you don't often see them. Oh, misses it there and has to run up. Fumbled that. Let's see if he does that. Goes for that one again. But I do remember doing that one. It's one of the best things about Carnival. Skyward doesn't show us how it's done either. Now you got to do that a little bit. The angle on that one, you can come at a sort of a bit more of an angle, shoot up. But over to Taz, who got himself in there from Kauai. Let's see what he does tonight. Able to shoot down a duck for his duck soup later, or any other duck recipes you might know. Oh no, Taz, get out of there! Shot down there.
No, Team 20 been so aggressive already in this match here. Said managed to get another player knocked here. King Wolf trying to get rezzed by that Sienna res. Unfortunately, no chance with that as well. Just 11 kills, and we're only like, just feels like minutes into this match.
11 kills. That's absolutely insane. That was them who, yeah, we said we'll watch them eagerly. That is crazy right now. Carr gonna be the only member left of that squad 9, and is anything interesting happening here, Josh? I don't know why we're hanging around here.
I don't know. Oh, there it goes. It just decided that it was gonna spectate that box for a sec, I guess. But we've moved over to Wire here. And driving in that car there, hopping out. Not really much a chance he can do there. They saw the res, so quick to aggress onto that one there. And Vigilante also dead there as well.
That stealth car really threw that team for a loop as they tried to get back in there. Picking up that XP. With the addition of the Buddy Orb as well on this map, you're able to pick up quite a lot of cars, which is, I'm going to say, that's got to be pretty high priority on this map.
Yeah, definitely agreed there. Yeah, between that and then also occasionally you find yourselves getting, you know, the occasional little buddy ball in boxes and stuff like that on, and you can get, you know, occasional blocks to use in the map, which is always nice there as well. So, slight little things that sort of change in this map that, you know, you don't really consider, but definitely going to be wanting to pick up as many vehicles as you can there. Just being able to use them as cover late game is also super ideal, especially with the open spaces sometimes in this map.
Yeah, because you're going to get caught short if you don't have any trees in your way. So obviously if you blow those cars up as well, you're unable to pick those up and get on. So having more of those in your buddy belt is going to help you a little. Team 13 getting shot by Night Watch's turrets. He is all alone, and Team 7 are trying to get on top of him.
Yeah, he's taking some damage already here. He's got a shotgun and then also, I assume a ranger. I don't know, his loadout's not showing accurately on the bottom right there. Starting out by shooting out the watchman bot there. Gives him some information. It scans out the player who that happens on there. Unfortunately, not gonna get scanned. Oh, it does actually connect him for the scan there. But we're over with Luxury, and they've been rotating around the map here. They've already got themselves gold shields with 3 kills only. But definitely a high priority on shields right now.
You know, I'm really impressed with Nertin with this bow at the moment. He's so good at getting himself into the air and raining down fire on whoever happens to be in his crosshair, and we will see much more of that, I'm sure. But Luxury already on gold shields and just rolling around.
In general, just absolutely knows how to open up a fight so consistently there. Just if he's not getting a big amount of damage, he's at least blowing people around so that they're positioning it in a weird way. Not, you know, just not as comfortable as you normally would be. And we saw a res coming out here, and diving in on Zamboni here is going to be Luxury, taking out yet 2 more kills.
2 more kills, barely worth getting the dragon out.
Go high, go back in.
Yeah, exactly what they were saying, and getting back into that syrup truck. He got away, look, squad 13.
Only left alive. Oh, nice. I didn't expect that. I guess in general might have just decided, oh, let's not commit to this one here. Seemed like his other arm might be a little sore right now. Kind of swimming just on his right there.
all sorts of odd things going on. His shotgun was also flying around him somehow. His shield showing up as green, even though it looked like it was full at the moment. But I don't know what's going on with this guy, but he's surviving in there. He's a survivor.
Yeah, I mean, and when there's only 15 people left in this match here, I mean, obviously it shows kind of how hard it is to survive here. I think this is actually just like the first zone closing here, so obviously not what you want. But look at Luxury there. They've seen the robot and maybe even seen the player there. They're probably going to chase after that. They've already got red shields, at least one of the players there. Two of them going to want to turn that to 3 pretty quick here. Trip locks definitely seen.
It's like a horror movie with Luxury chasing you down. Tripbox looked unsure about where to run, even though the zone was in front of him and they rolled over him. With this car, they can go anywhere.
I wonder if they've decided to have more vehicles with them, if this is just the only one they have, or if they've got some more in their buddy balls there ready in case this one gets taken out. They do make it across the water on that boost there. And they've got Vinici in front of them, so if they've heard some footsteps, they might decide to get on the hunt.
I'm pretty sure they must have. He's going for the res. The beacon's going up, and he wasn't looking behind him. And will it ever stop? Now on red shields and 9 kills as well for it. And we hear the pings coming out.
Looks like maybe Nerton deciding to hold this spot here. It's a pretty good spot if you expect teams to be rotating over the bridge. Being able to cover that will definitely be helpful. And they are close to the zone, so they don't have to worry too much about their next rotate. Just for now, I guess, just deciding to solidify, their overall game plan. Maybe rotating down to Todd's Hot Rod as well. They don't need to get the shield, so it's definitely not for that. Oh, and Nori's got an angle from behind as they were rotating in the open, though. What a surprise!
Absolute surprise. We didn't even notice them there, and Nori taking them back for that game that we just saw, and pushing them back. Nerton at the forefront of it. Shields gets cracked though, zeroing. Is that a third party though from behind?
Oh, it's a third party on third party. We also got Wire joining in on this fight there. They've managed to take out one player from a Nori. Farina also running those red shields as well there, Wire also making sure to focus on rotates there. Nerton trying to heal. The third party getting shot at out as well here. Potentially getting taken out. That's the player that's been escaping all game here. And we're going to see Nerton probably going down here just as well.
Gets shot in the back, not able to get out of there with those bombs, but a valiant effort. Getting absolutely surprised there. Looks like there's no more number 2s on the map, and I think that is... But no, Lace is over on the other side and gone straight for that res beacon. But Wire and Inori are right on top of each other and trading shots as Wire try to come around that corner.
This is what it comes down to here. Obviously not feeling the most comfortable in this situation, especially knowing how Wire just came in so quickly for that third party there. Just kind of shock after shock in terms of that situation there. Team 7 going for a res there, trying to sneak it from behind on Wire there. Probably not going to pull this off. No. Yeah, just unfortunate for Lions Finidi here. Not playing that quite right, unfortunately.
His team not going to be able to get into that one, and Wire now have to think about getting themselves into the zone, as they know over onto the left-hand side of Nori were in there, but they get out on the car and trading some shots into Tinman Industropolis. Jeez, that's a mouthful.
It's kind of crazy how quickly Luxury managed to get back into this match here. They rotated to the complete other side of the map. I believe it was Lace was the last player there. And obviously now they're kind of, chilling pretty happy here. They've got center zone here. They've got the whole team back alive. And obviously if they can control this building and make sure that their vehicle is sustained here, they could be, pretty much, guaranteed for the rest of the match here. There's team 15 off in the distance there. That's a Nori. But for now, you got to kind of wonder if they're even going to be an issue.
Not at the moment, and as you said, Wire, we've got to be thinking about how they're going to rotate into the zone here too. Team number 10, much of a disadvantage, only on blue shields, but he has been found by Miwar, and it's not going to be much of a... Oh, well, spoke too soon. Team 10 putting up a bit of a fight, giving Miwar a little trouble. His teammates do have to come in on that. He's in that corner, but Miwar puts an end to him.
Yeah, definitely not what he expected going into that room there, getting a little bit of an ambush there. Miwa losing most of that shield, but obviously having the composure to wait for his team and get back into that one there. And we've got Lockhart versus Sullenhorb here. Oh, the
There we go,
dragon helping out. Oh, massive punch. Oh, man. Lockhart showing how it's done with that Momoy.
Lockout staying in there. That Momoy is brilliant with those ultimates. Throws out that dragon and does the work for him as he's able to get that heal off on the edge of zone. Looks like he's alone, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does seem to be that way. I think at this point we're just down to Wire. We've got Nori and we've got Luxury. And then it's just Lockhart here playing solo, playing to try to get a little bit more placement here at this point here. Could potentially go for a third party if it's a chaotic fight, but it's going to be so tough for Lockhart here.
Yeah, Lockhart would probably be wise for him to just leave on the edge and just hope that they go past. As you said earlier, Luxury in a good position to keep Inori at bay. This one going to be a very personal fight for these two teams.
I mean, and there's not really much disadvantage for any of the teams. I think every single team here having full red shields, besides obviously Lockhart, who has managed to take out those red shields off of Miwa. They're trying to escape in that robot, but unfortunately, Wire finding Lockhart there. And now we're in that final 3v3v3 that we've been talking about.
There we go. Wire, Inori, and Luxury all in here. And we can see Inori getting pelted by the bombardment. It doesn't seem to take too much off them as EXO gets himself primed and ready on the top of this bridge. And what are they going to be thinking now as they try to push Luxury?
Oh, we're seeing Team 1 here driving over the water here. It seems like they might have a boat here to use. Not something that we see super commonly. And obviously, they did get themselves into a position where they're going to have a lot of coast kind of work with here. You can play so many cheeky angles here.
They're going to have to storm the beach here. Let's see what EXO goes straight for them. Don't know if he knew that there was all three of them there. Gets taken rather low, but puts up his... That charge was able to put up that night vision, which displaces Miwa. They are now without much in the way of cover. But not many shields are gone. Miwa takes the brunt of the fire. He goes down. EXO, though, his shield is low. Zeroing tries to get an angle.
Definitely what you want to kind of go for here. The vision was taken away there. Getting re-knocked here is Miwa. And we're down to 2 players with white HP. And Nori collapsing so quickly. And it's just going to come down to Luxury, potentially maybe third partying. Otherwise, it's going to be a chance for... actually, no, there is a player left from Wire still left alive there. Disengaged there in the water under the bridge right now.
Yeah, that was Phoenix who's over there. But it has gave Luxury the chance to push up on a weakened Inori. Zeroing gets that shield back up, though.
They've done a great job of closing that distance here. Obviously, when you look at the zone right now, the team that's going to have to rotate the most is going to be obviously Inori. Even Luxury right now, not in zone. Using this the Spider Tarantula to rain havoc upon Inori here. They've got one knock here with that the fire down. And Aimbot just... trying to position, use that crab walk, get a little bit closer and do it once more. And the rest of Luxury fighting hard, I'm sure.
Fighting absolutely hard as well. They did push that with the revenge bomb coming from Nertin right down on top of them. Nertin does get knocked himself, though, by Vinny. And it's 1-for-1. That means there's 2 each on this team. Lace does try to get the res off of them as the night vision does come up. Vinny getting knocked. Lace... And who's going to win this one-on-one? It's like a Mexican standoff and gunfight. Zero behind him, though.
Oh, no shield swap there for him. It's Luxury pushing in there for the last second. We saw Aimbot now trying to get in here, try to finish this out before there's a chance for them to get this health back up. Zeroing was 1 HP. He's got HP in between him. He's got some cover. But look at Wire. They've got a res off here. Phoenix back alive here. Farina getting the third party. And just like that, playing for that patience, playing for the life there. Wire hiding underneath the bridge. and capitalizing and winning that match.
We said that it would be a big game with these three big names in Farlight at the moment. Luxury, Wire, and Inori. And Wire coming out on the top of that one. As you said, that patience with Phoenix getting under that bridge and able to come out when the chips were down for them. And they take game number 3 tonight.
Damn, what a great way to end the night there. So impressive there. Honestly, at that point, I had completely forgotten about Phoenix, and it clearly shows everyone else had as well. It came to a point where they're pretty much just having a standoff, and obviously that rain, the fire coming down there was pretty good. I wonder if it could have been better for aimbot to maybe have closed that distance a little bit earlier and capitalize on that knock, but obviously, you know, it's one of those things that you think about in the afterwards, you know. But great job from Farina and Phoenix there, closing that one out, and 13 kills to their name as well.
Absolute style. Just to say a little bit more on that luxury part, they did do well though, even though they didn't make that initial push potentially, but capitalized on being able to use Nurten's ultimate to keep Inori at bay, and then aimbot getting inside that tarantula. Really did put them on top on that final fight there.
Yeah, all in all, just a great set of games today there. Honestly, something that is just kind of different about Sunset is just how, when you get down to those final moments, they just feel just a little bit more intense. You have, obviously there's so much open space there, but you know, that means there's just so much potential for third parties. So you're always seeing teams coming in, making sure that engagements aren't as clear as you'd kind of expect there. And obviously, Wire showing how to be the masters of third parties, having quite a few good opportunities throughout the match, throughout the day.
Having a lot of opportunities. Wire's, a lot of theirs does seem to come from those third parties there, and finishing off that third and final game very well there. That does though mean, of course, Josh, that it is the end of our night here. I do want to just say that we do, though that's not the end for Legend Scrims, because throughout the week, as I mentioned earlier, we do have that rated collab going on in game. You can join those throughout the week if you just go into the tournament section and sign up when and you can. It is NA, so that will be on the NA time zone. A lot of diamonds and cash prize in there, Josh, to win. And if there's anything else you wanted to say, Josh?
Not really. The only thing I wanted to mention is that my cat recently had a bit of a vet appointment. It cost a decent bit, but he's so lovely. His name's Bobby. If you could just check out his Instagram, follow it, because he's a cute little guy, and you know, it's always nice to have more people supporting him, because he's a cute little guy.
I know Porky Panko's a big fan of cats. I'm sure he'll be straight on that. There's the link for little Bobby there on the Insta. If you are new here, welcome in. Obviously, hopefully if you've enjoyed it, drop that sub, click that little thumbs up, and we will be back here same time next week, I do believe, Josh. And
yeah,
I guess
pretty sure.
If not, that will change on the channel and you will get that. But great games. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. And we will see you next week. It's goodbye from myself and Joshua there. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Peace.